Welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and North Club Corner.
So join in the chorus.
So Vito, another loss.
This club's killing me. Nah, seriously. This club is absolutely killing me, but at the same time, they're making me sick.
They're in front by 9 points halfway through the third quarter.
Can you believe this? How do you capitulate? Lose the game, I would have gone, all right, they had a crack. They lost the game. Yeah, I can wear it. Gold Coast are flying. But to 10-goal turnaround?
Well, in how many playing minutes was that?
Oh, look, I'm guessing.
So they lost by 52, they were 9 points
Yeah,
up.
so 60, let's say 10-goal turnaround, which is about right.
How much playing time?
Maybe 40 minutes, 35, 40
Playing
minutes.
time was less than that. There's only 20 minutes of playing time.
Yeah, you're
in the
saying,
last quarter.
yeah, okay, so maybe playing time, maybe 25 minutes.
Gee.
You know.
They're being whacked, yeah.
Look, it's really disappointing, and it just seems to me that nothing's changing. But anyway, look,
The big thing we want to talk about first up.
Your mate. No, his mate. His mate.
I was hard on him last week. So LDU obviously signed $9 million.
Oh, look, from what you don't know exactly the
Up to
amount. But
232.
it's about 7 years at 1.3. So if that's about
1.3
right,
a year.
we're looking at about $9 million.
So you do the math. Imagine every month your pay goes in at 1.3.
Yeah, well, look, right now I probably can't think of the math, but
1.3. So what's that?
are you talking about a week?
Yeah. Oh, every month, 12
Every month.
months, 1.3.
So you're looking at $100,000, isn't it?
Imagine that. Every month,
Yeah, that's right.
100 grand deposited into your
Or
account.
10 grand. No, hang on. Am I losing my mind?
Oh, well, 10 grand's half
Whatever.
a million.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
We're not mathematicians. But anyway.
How you are?
Wow. Yeah, at times.
Are you happy with the signing?
No.
Your first reaction when I texted him, I texted him on Friday as soon as I heard, and he had sent me one word: spewing.
Yeah. Just a footballer. Get it through your thick skulls, mate. He's no superstar, mate. They're carrying on like he's Jesus Christ. Please.
Careful, it's Easter.
Yeah, I know.
Coming up to Easter.
I know. He's not Wayne Carey, mate. He's not Gary Ablett, mate. He's not Chris Judd. Please. Well, he breaks out of a few packs, does a few dance steps, and then kicks it onto Etihad's on the roof of Etihad or Marvel, whatever it's called. And everyone goes, "Oh, LDU, what a star!" Are you serious, North Melbourne, paying this bloke? Pretty much begging him to stay. Give me a spell. They've got bigger problems than trying to sell an LDU. Could have got 2 first rounders for him.
That's too much work.
So you're happy with that?
Yeah, I am. I was happy to move him on if you wanted to go. That was my theory.
So that's my point. You didn't really care either way.
Well,
you weren't desperate to hold on to him.
I wasn't desperate. If you wanted to go, that's fine.
Okay.
But it's just a lot of work. You got to go through trade period. You got to make sure you get the right deal. You got to hope you get 2 first rounders.
So tell me,
And then you got to hope that those players are the right ones for 3 years.
I get all that.
They're not all
they're not.
O'Sullivan's
No.
Sheezels, are they?
No.
Before we talk about
Sheezels.
But anyway, don't want to talk about.
No.
We can't. We've got to talk about LDU still. So, it's a safe bet what they've done. But the only issue is that how many blokes that have signed that sort of a contract have not, and he has not been All Australian.
No.
He has not been in the top 40. The 40 squad.
Yeah, no. This is my point. Been there, 6-7 years now?
Yeah, so...
Okay. Don't know, before you go on...
But you have to pay overs to keep those blokes.
I just had a red-eye crack at him. Am I wrong or right? And be honest. If you think I'm half right, I'm wrong, or I'm being harsh, talk to me. Tell me.
I think he's a little bit more skillful and
Than what I give him
cleverer
credit
than
for.
what you give him credit for.
Is he overrated than the way they carry on?
He's not overrated. I don't think many people think... Is he a superstar? He's not a superstar.
Do you want me to...
Go on.
No, I don't want to.
But you were all over him. You couldn't stand him from the day he walked in the door.
Probably true.
You couldn't stand him.
But, okay.
And he said he kicked on the shin of his...
And he still does. Kicks with his shin. And someone I text go,
Geez, he
you're right.
wins footy. He's a barometer. When he's playing well, North play well. He's exciting. He is exciting.
Yeah. I get all that. But he fades out of a game just too quickly.
That's his... yeah.
He'll get 20. Oh, LDU's going to win this game for North off his own boot, right?
I thought he was good apart from missing goal after goal yesterday.
Right. Okay, I can
3
wear
points.
I can wear that. Days are going to be when you don't get them. Oh, no one's perfect, right? What I can't wear is that. He's getting paid a lot of money. If he wasn't getting paid that money, you go, well, he's doing what he's paid for, right?
Yep.
He's paid the money. He should be turning games inside out, mate.
Should be.
Right? So for me, you want to keep him, that's fine, but I wouldn't be paying him that. And if he said, it's that, all right, go, bye-bye, son. Take your bags. Close the door on the way out. That's my opinion.
What?
And I know I'm going to cop a hiding. I'm going to cop a
I
hiding.
don't think you
I'm
will.
going to cop a hiding.
No, I don't think you will. I reckon it'll be a 50-50 hiding. It won't be a hiding. It'll be, you get a little bit one, but I reckon there'll be just as many people that will agree with you.
Too many North people are and I don't mean this because I love North and I love the supporters. 'Cause I mean, I'm like you. But, mate, stop getting sucked in by him. Anyway.
Let's talk about Harry Sheezel then. Now, I said last week he was fast becoming the greatest accumulator of useless possessions.
And you got to cop the whack on comments.
And I copped the whack, but he's still got another useless. How many possessions you get on?
Everyone's going bananas. Oh, he was tremendous, Harry Sheezel. Was he? Was he? What did he get? 32,
34, I think
34?
it was.
Honestly, did about 4 or 5 good things. Oh, yeah, that's good, mate. And I'm not saying he's not a good footballer.
He's better than LDU.
For me, he is. Yes, he's a better footballer now. He's smarter than LDU and uses the ball better.
Heaven forbid when he gets out.
But
of
he's just. What's wrong with him? Because I think he's got ability.
What's wrong with him? I told you last week what's wrong with him.
Are they depending too much on him? Is that what you're saying?
No, because a player like that you should depend on. Like, they're the guy.
Okay.
They're asking him to play in too many positions.
Yeah, okay. They're chopping and changing him too much and he's not settled.
Yeah.
I get all that, but like a few times you get
Walsh, you look at Walsh from Carlton.
Yep.
Didn't see him play off halfback. Didn't see him play forward. When he debuted, he went straight through into the middle.
And that's
his craft.
That's been his craft.
And that's his skill set.
So where should he be, Sheezel? Where should he be?
This thing that they freakishly and McRae with Dacos, that was a fantastic setup of Dacos off halfback. But now, why does every other coach think, as soon as he gets drafted, we'll play him off halfback? Yeah. They did it with Sheezel. They're doing it now with O'Sullivan.
Well, hang on.
Dacos thing worked beautifully. Doesn't mean every player that comes through.
Exactly. So my point to you is Harry Sheezel's not built that way. He's not a Dacos. When I say he hasn't got that pace, he hasn't got that.
He's so good that he can do it. Let's
probably,
be honest, right?
And he's
he's doing it.
He's classy, but what's going on? Like, he's getting 32 touches, but no real influence. Like, when we were losing games last year, he was getting more influence. Look,
he's a mid-forward. He's not a mid-defender.
Maybe I'm a bit harsh on him. Maybe I'm just frustrated. I don't know.
Well, let's talk about harsh. Joy Simpkin.
No, mate. He shouldn't be captain. No. You can't keep kicking the ball to the opposition. You can't keep running 45 metres into goal and then you either kick the goal or hit a target. It's neither.
Yeah.
It's neither. Another one, getting off, just for a second, we'll get back to him. Cam Durhard done. I mean, he done all right yesterday.
I thought he was better.
But he's another one that just sprays it in the 50.
Yeah.
But going back to the captain's got to set a better example.
So
I know he's hard. I know he's hard.
Are you okay with him being the captain?
I don't think he's captain material because I don't think he leads the way. As in, it might be hard and he might have a crack, no doubt. I can't hold that against him.
So how do you think he's
But ability-wise, it's been okay.
I thought in the first round against the Dogs, something didn't look right with him early.
Yeah.
And then he got going.
He did, but did you think that might have been harsh on him?
No, you're not.
So who should be captain in your opinion?
His best game this year was the Indigenous game.
Great.
And he got injured in it.
Because that really helped North.
Well, that's true. Who should be captain? I think
Sheezel?
I think Sheezel or LDU. I think LDU was a no-brainer. I don't know.
No, I don't think LDU's captain material.
Yeah,
I don't. And I'm not having a crack.
Who do you think then?
I think Sheezel. I think, even though I've had a crack at Sheezel, I think Sheezel's captain material. He's got that leadership quality. He's classy. Josh Simpkins not classy, let's be honest. I'm not saying all captains have to be classy, but you got to set a better example than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just quickly, off script, Caleb Daniel, we're on kick-out watch. How many kick-outs did he turn over for goals? Last week it was 28 kick-outs for 5 goals. What it didn't add was it was 28 kick-outs for 5 goals, but he also gave up 4 direct during the year. So he's given up 9 goals. So
and that leads me to...
How was his watch? How was the Caleb Daniel watch yesterday?
This is him and just as a whole collective. Why? Why are we the only club in this country that cannot get out of our back line nice and quickly and easily?
There's no transition. There's no...
Why? Alistair Clarkson, one week I want you to come into the press conference and say, this is why we can't get out of the back line, because we're incompetent and we haven't got a game style to get out of the back line, because if we did, it would happen. So when that copper hiding in the media from Damien Barrett and all these other, Corns and David King, all these guys, I used to say they're harsh. No, they're not. The only side, mate, don't count Richmond and don't count these, even Melbourne, mate, as bad as they're getting. I saw them last night getting out of the back line. 40 metre kick off the ground and they're out. North are looking around. Caleb Daniel scares me too now. Gets it? I don't know where it's going.
Is it because the midfield, this A-grade midfield, is not going back to support it?
No. They don't work.
They have a brutal backline, let's be honest.
Yeah,
We
but
know
they
that.
don't work hard enough, mate. That midfield, I don't care.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. They
Yeah.
talk about superstars. Oh, yeah, this bloke's a gun power. They're stacked up in the middle. You got to work hard, mate. It's
You've
not going
got
to
to help
happen.
your defenders.
Correct. So I'm not blaming the defence as a whole. Like you say, I'm not good enough, whatever. They cop a hiding every
do.
2 seconds. But for God's sake, find a way out of the back line. It's like there's a jail door there on the 50 and they can't unlock it, mate.
It is look like that.
Give me a spell.
So Clarkson's press conference.
This time it was too hot. It was too hot this week.
heard that.
So someone said the right thing. Someone said the right thing and said, oh, what about the time when it was freezing cold, he took his top off at Monaco?
that's right, he went
So what's
topless.
changed? Now it's too hot. Oh, but Gold Coast are a bit more accomplished when it comes to that weather and they're accustomed to that weather. Granted.
He's in his own world, isn't he?
Granted,
He
mate.
really is.
No, he's got no more answers, mate. That's what it is. You know what it is? He would have heard during the week, Clarko, stop feeding us rubbish about your same rubbish.
Yeah, he heard the David King
Of course he
comment,
would
for
have.
sure.
You would have heard it. Mate, he's on 360 tomorrow night, and I'll
You'll
be
be like a
watching.
hawk.
I'll be
Pardon
like
the pun.
Yeah, I'll be like a hawk, no doubt about it, right? So before we go on, just before going on, come out and say, whatever it is, whether we need to work harder, whether the midfield's not working hard enough, whether the back line are blind and they don't know where to kick it. I don't know. Whatever it is, say it, mate. Stop giving me it's too hot. They ran out of legs. I'm not buying any more of your rubbish. It's time for him to go. It's time.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. Adam Simpson, come in.
There's a lot of Adam Simpson, yep.
Yeah, he's
I
got to be
like
the
it.
one, mate. I like it. Adam Simpson or a brand new one. John Smith down the road, mate. I had a coffee with him the other day. He's happy to coach. Anyway, what do you think of the
It's hard to go on for the next one. You're in fire tonight. I want to ask you about the ins and outs for yesterday's game. I thought they were better, and I thought the ins and outs for yesterday's game should have happened for the Sydney game. Were
Yes.
they a week too late?
Yeah, week too late. Look,
selection?
I don't think it would have changed anything result-wise. Or maybe, look, I don't know. You can't say. You don't know. Right? Let's be honest. We don't know. But
So Dersma, Fisher, O'Sullivan came in. Scott was dropped. We'll talk about that. Hanson Jr. we expected. And Whitlock, well, played one game and went back again.
Whitlock's raw as hell, mate. It's not ready. It's not ready.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
So
it. You can't have a crack
there's
at
no
him.
real discussion there.
Hanson Jr.'s had his chance. Duda Stars are looking for a small forward. Bye-bye, son.
I reckon he's kill all the way. They're getting belted, need a small forward.
Probably. Bailey Scott, look, maybe a little bit stiff.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Bailey.
No, fair enough.
You
I'm
just
not.
keep trundling on and
Yeah,
expecting
yeah,
you are
that's fair.
undroppable. You tell me, what is his best position? Is he a wingman? Is he a halfback
yeah, I
flanker?
think he's
He's
a-
not a small forward. Should
No.
he go back and play as a small defender and play on the small
Maybe.
forwards, perhaps?
But that's Luke
then
McDonald.
could you imagine,
Could you imagine Luke McDonald, him kicking the ball to players?
That's
Mate,
right.
I tell you what, I won't go to the footy simply because I have to wear a mask in case it hits me in the 10 metres back.
Gotta wear a helmet.
Mask, whatever.
I think it's good that they've dropped Bailey Scott because you've got to be undroppable, mate. You've been running around for 3 years. He hasn't been dropped.
I'm going to say one thing. Just Dersma's got to play he played okay yesterday, mate. Kicked 2 goals, made his presence felt.
You wanted him to play.
He's got to continue to play, mate. He's a hype draft pick. Play the bloke.
Yep.
If you're going to play Hanson Jr. all that time, play him.
Well, he'll get,
right?
yeah, surely you hope he gets 6 weeks like Hanson Jr. got.
Fisher, although fine.
Okay, how'd
You're gonna
Fisher
get-
go?
He's okay. Keep playing him. Just keep playing
Where'd
him.
he play?
He's smart. I thought he was playing a bit off half back and then on the wing a little bit.
That's his
Just
spot.
collecting possessions. He was okay.
Was he better than Dylan Stevens?
God rest my grandmother's soul.
Again with Easter and God.
She can't walk. She couldn't walk. Better than Dylan Stevens. Are you joking? One of the worst footballers, the dumbest decision makers I think I've seen at that football club. An absolute goof. A goof. Sydney would have gone, see you later, son. You can have him. Bye-bye.
There's a lot of Sydney-
Costanzi leaves him for dead, mate.
Yeah, I agree.
And the
agree.
last thing before we finish up on that side of things, we spoke about Whitlock, Hanson Jr. Scott. So the ones that came in were Dersma, Fisher. Who was the other one that came in? Sorry, because I lost my train of thought for a second.
Dersma, Fisher.
And who was the other third guy
and
that came in?
I've gone blank. O'Sullivan.
That's right. One thing I just want to say before we go on that, you said the right thing. You go to me, blah, 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 and I said, you can't depend on a kid. This kid's composure already
Isn't it amazing?
better than half of the blokes have been there for 5 years.
Isn't it incredible?
Incredible.
I didn't want to say it. I was like sounding stupid saying it, but then when you look
No,
at
you're
it,
right. Just quickly, Good Friday, we're going to have a quick, what do you think, any changes and what do you think will happen?
I don't think they get anywhere near Carlton on Good Friday.
I agree with you totally.
They're not playing well enough. Again, this feels like a broken record.
It is.
I hate to be.
It is.
We were talking about this last year, where they're good for 15 minutes. That's not enough.
They'll stay with Carlton for 2 quarters, and we'll be going, they're going all right. They're going
They
all
won't
right.
even hit the front again like they did
Yeah,
yesterday.
they're going all
halfway
right
through
against
the third
Carlton,
quarter.
and your mate that we're going to see, we're rubbish, North will win, and then Carlton will just go all right, enough.
But it's the distance.
Enough. Enough. Carlton win this game by 5 goals. That's there it is, the line.
How can they win it if they can win it?
Okay, before I give you that, do they need to make any changes? I know they do.
Oh, well, you tell me then.
Dylan Stevens must not play. He must not
Who
play.
comes in? VFL obviously didn't play.
No. George Wardlaw must play this week. Are
Be
they
good to see him
crazy?
play.
He must play.
Be good to see him
Saying
play.
that, though, I'm led to believe he limped off in the last 5 minutes of the VFL game. I'm not lying. In the VFL game, in the scratchy against Collingwood, was it?
Oh, no.
Now, I don't know if he's done his hammy again or he's done a rolled an ankle or something.
Watch this space or go to your social pages.
So I don't know.
Or social
But if
media,
he
have a look at that.
if he's done another hammy, I don't know what to say. But
that's a
I don't know.
disaster.
I don't know. We can't call it. But if he's okay, he's got to play. Do you agree?
Disaster. Yeah, you'd play him as a sub, wouldn't you?
No. He
No?
comes straight in, mate. Straight in.
Off the back of
straight
his
in.
412th hamstring.
I don't care if he's done 7,000 hamstrings and 45,000
No, he's got to be sub.
No, he plays. He plays
Really?
for me, yeah. Mate, not enough guts in there. When we get the ball out, and all right, LDU's hard, I get all that. But he finds a ball, George.
Yeah. So, okay.
He's
Fresh,
got-
I don't know. So the next one is Tucker and Stevens.
Bye-bye.
You know,
yeah, those two. Got to go.
Thinking about
Got to
what they're
go.
doing there.
Darcy Tucker got to go. Got to go. Stevens got to go. They're just trundlers.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, for me, Carlton 4 to 5 goals. I know Carlton's not world beat. They're not world beaters. Even without Harry and without, who's the other 4 that got done his Achilles? What's his
Kemp.
name? Yep. Who's been very good for him.
Has been.
They're
yeah.
still kicking enough to beat North.
Yep.
Curnow will have put on a show. Let me tell you, mate. Who's going to stop him?
Oh, the other King Charlie will play on him. It'll be King Charlie on King Charlie. It'll be the Charlie show.
All right. Okay. So, how much did Carlton win by then? Am I harsh? 5 goals?
No, that's about right. That doesn't. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
And then the press conference will be, it's Good Friday. The aircons weren't on
Yes, the
inside the
aircon.
stadium. It was too hot. Give me a spell.
I think we should open the roof.
Yeah, we should open the roof so we can get some fresh air in.
Anyway. There you have it, another episode of North Club Corner in the books. Let us know in the comments your thoughts about North. We love reading your comments and we will reply to all of you. See you in the next one.
I will reply to all of you, yes.